Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more or less the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Last time we played the little prequel comic thing. And now we might as well continue with where we left off, which is we needed to save Gaku, convince him to fight, so that he doesn't get expelled and murdered.
Yeah,
which I guess could happen if we failed, but still. Also, in the order it looks like he's gonna go for the guy who, hates himself last, but I feel like you should, be able to easily convince him, because he has no self-esteem, and he'll just do whatever you tell him if you threaten him, so I think it would be easy to get him to fight. Personally.
Yeah.
But anyway, a time to save Gaku. Why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why he won't fight. I mean, how is it not scared? The hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. Get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. Can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. You must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. Look, it's one of the Grizzlies. Two of the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you have people you care about? If you don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that.
Huh?
What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby.
Deserved.
I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in.
Of course, right. God, I feel bad for them.
I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad. Because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex.
You, puzzle click?
Yes. Okay, where were we? But are you sure if the Tokyo residential complex goes down, everyone dies? You might not have a family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die.
Hey!
I told you I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number one. Okay, we're done here. Go home. But wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. But money, we have to go out on the streets and find money for him now.
How about we just hang him off the side of the building?
Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life.
Yeah,
If
well,
you're not
fuck
gonna
you.
pay
I
me,
mean,
then get
you
the
haven't
heck
used
out of
anyway.
here. Shoo! Whack. Gakko pushed me right out of his room. Well, that didn't work. Seems like the only way you'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. Nobody has money here. Basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of gift instead. I'll have to bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? It's something he wants, something with monetary value. No point trying to think of something on my own. I'll go ask the others and see if they have any ideas. I need to go ask everyone if they know money stuff. Okay, let's go back to floor 1 first and work our way up. She's out here somewhere. There she is. Look, Takumi, look what I found. What's that? A surgical scalpel. I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. Yo. I see. Jeremy swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. That did not help. You're still there, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okie dokie. Let's go to the training room.
Doremi is weird.
Yes.
Huh? Something Gaku might want. What about some needles and thread?
Huh?
Needles and thread?
Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. He didn't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at that embroidery on my jacket, got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy.
So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku has such a domestic side to him. Where do you think he learned how to sew?
Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes of his brothers, ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it.
Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Is the orphanage
I
his
hate him
family?
more. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues.
Wait a second, maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Maybe he hates them all.
Well, he does seem like a piece of shit, so maybe they're actually good people.
Yeah, and he just hates them all.
Right. A present for Gaku. What about clothes?
Clothes? I guess outfits are always patched up.
Doesn't have a lot of clothes, or the money to buy more.
Can't we just print money? I see, so he doesn't have the means.
So I think he'd be very happy if you gave him clothes.
The gift of clothes. That thing everybody's annoyed to get at Christmas, but that's what he wants.
I love getting clothes. Well, not specifically clothes, but like socks. I love getting socks. I always run out of socks. They disappear. The Keebler elves steal them.
But I can't
At
just...
least that's what my grandparents say.
I see.
Sorry.
But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. Going to get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. And how would we go about doing that? Does anybody know what kind of clothes he likes? So I can talk to her about it now, but why would she care?
I don't think she would.
I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko?
I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record.
A record?
A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war.
She's even doing administrative work. She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable.
Hard to get along with? The fuck you mean? Aku's hard to get along with. The twins are hard to get along with. The small dude is hard to get along with.
Isn't that a lot of work?
Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't. But it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to a reward when the war is over.
Reward?
Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads.
And now we know how she knows about that.
Good thing we
Yeah.
read it.
At the right time, I guess.
Yeah. That's what Sarai said, at least.
Oh, we know you already know. If that's
Right.
true, then we're not fighting for free.
That's what I'm documenting all this for you. So that doesn't happen.
You see, this is how we get Gaku. It's like, dude, you get paid for killing. He's like, oh my goodness. I will kill everything now.
Bounty hunter? And the worst one? Count me in.
So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Sorry, never mind. She's like, the duck you say. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku.
Present for Kaku. What about clothes?
Gaku's always wearing patch-up clothes, so a gift related to clothing might be good. Although, giving him clothes isn't a good plan. I'm sure he has his own taste and style. The chances of him liking whatever clothes I pick are low.
Apparently Gaku's good at sewing. He didn't seem like no amateur.
Maybe you just get him like the materials and he'll make his own clothes.
Right.
According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew, and pretty well at that. Then what about giving him a sewing kit? Be able to make whatever clothes he wants, even keep wearing his current clothes by mending them whenever he needs to. I searched the Gift-O-Matic for sewing-related gifts. After a few minutes of searching, the sewing kit. Sewing kit with all the tools needed for any project. In the hands of an expert, it's better than a machine. Fascinating.
Let's see.
Sewing kit. This looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. Okay. That's a lot of materials. Gathering them all is going to be a pain. She was wandering around ruins and found an old hospital. Old surgery kit. That have thread or something? Is that what you're saying?
Right.
At least the room he found is a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors, and if there are medical cotton pads, they might work in place of the cotton. Okay, I'll go exploring tomorrow. I'll have Darumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Is that again tomorrow? I think we're running out of time for these people. We got, if you include day 16, then there's 3 days, and there's... Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi? So what'd you say?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe we'll just have to choose who dies.
Perhaps.
Hey!
You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present room? Yeah, that's totally what you meant. This thing. Begin the exploration.
I honestly think I hate Gaku more than I hate the short person or the twins.
Yeah. Well, we don't know enough about the twins. Maybe they're really cool. We don't know yet.
Yeah, they might be. Who knows?
Okay, take me to that hospital room. Yeah. Okay, but don't get mad at me if I get lost. Are you gonna get lost? Search start. Let me look real quick. If I go this way, there's no treasure chests on the way. If I go this way, there's a treasure chest I can try to hit along the way. So I think we should go this way for the 11th time, it seems like.
Yes.
I can't see where's the 6th land if we go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be fine. Assuming it even works right. Yes, you see a dog picking through trash. Someone might have thrown away something rare. There's a dog? Why is the option not take the dog back home?
Can I pet that dog?
Like, there's a living creature out here. We should take it back to our lair. Anyway, examine the trash or ignore it.
Examine it.
Most of the trash was unusable, but the piece of cloth might make good crafting material. Got tattered cloth scrap.
Yes!
Nice. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now get over there. 3, it's there. 5. Want to go land on something new and then circle back around? Or?
Yeah. Do you want to?
I want to. A pebble hits you. Where did it come from? Look around, or ignore it and move on.
Look around.
So it was an invader. You frantically chased after it, but it got away, and you just ended up wasting stamina. Got a pumice stone.
This looks good.
Okay. And I guess... 3.
That's fine. Go.
What, did 3 land on an enemy, or I thought that's what...
Yeah, it was enemy.
I guess we could have fought for the first time in a long time.
It's fine.
A runaway dump truck suddenly hurtles towards you. What the heck? Jump out of the way, or take the impact head on.
Take the impact head on.
A runaway dump truck suddenly veered away at the last second and crashed into a building. Saved by sheer luck. Got large tire.
We did it.
We did it. We used the power of luck and anime on our side.
Don't duck with me. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. Okay.
Which you want, 3 or 6?
Yeah. 6.
And then down. Checkpoint. Don't know what that means, but...
Just means that it's a free space.
Or does that mean I
And,
can turn around during it because we're, like, still able to move, I think, is what that means.
I don't know. Maybe.
So...
Could even mean
No,
more things.
never mind, I don't know. Anyway, 2 would land on special, that would land a question mark. If you want question mark, or the other thing.
It's a golden thing.
So the 2,
Yes.
you pick up black ore. It smells kind of strange. Should you really take this with you? Throw it away. Take it with you. Break it open. Analysis 15 or more. I think that means we have enough.
Break
We
it
can do
open.
it. When you crush the ore, you find a glowing red ore inside. Got red ore.
Yes.
Okay.
My oh my.
Oh me, oh my.
Do 2, because we usually get like 3 normally. I guess it doesn't matter, because you can still go to the end if you got a lot.
You see a bear covered in blood staggering through a field. Look like it doesn't have long to live. Finish it off or leave it alone. Okay. Decide to finish the bear off as quickly as possible. You found a small crystal inside its body. That small red crystal.
We did it.
Okay.
Mercy kill.
Now you want to go for the treasure.
Yep. That's why we came this way.
We got the ear pick. Whatever that is.
I don't know.
Now, do you want materials or fight enemy? Again, I don't remember what the colors mean. Is purple really scary, or...?
I don't know.
So, want to not risk it and pick 3?
Sure.
Find a herd of goat-like animals. Their fur looks soft and fluffy. It might feel good to pet them. Run toward the herd and attack, or approach them slowly and quietly.
Approach him slowly and quietly.
Succeeded in sneaking up and hugging one. It's so fluffy. Got cashmere.
This looks good.
Yay. We
My
snuck up and
goodness.
hugged a creature.
Hug the goat.
Okay. Question mark?
Yes.
I find an altar with an odd statue. Offerings have been placed before it. Offer a prayer? Okay. You offered a prayer to the altar, but nothing really happened. Reroll target spaces. What's that? Don't know
I
what
guess
that
if you
meant.
land on something, you can like reroll it.
Maybe?
Or everything rerolled? I don't know.
Okay, you want to fight enemy or land on nothing?
Enemy.
We'll try an enemy. This might be the end of us. We don't get revived
no,
if we die out here.
it's
So
fine.
we don't have Hiroko to kill everything for us. So. Oh my goodness, that's a big enemy.
You will be fine.
If I remember how to even play this game.
It's killing game time!
Homicide level 2. Is that I can hit that. Maybe better to throw it on that side, but she's on the wrong side of that.
Doesn't Darumi get like a bonus whenever she's exhausted? So maybe have her attack a lot.
Oh, she does 1 damage or whatever, and then the next attack she does 2 damage. Then it goes back to 1, I think. But before attacking with her, what options with him?
I've got this.
So he can not hit a lot either. I guess he can do this,
Right.
which I will do.
Take this!
Let's go!
And you can just do that. And now she will be stronger.
Okay.
But kill me now. And she still won't be able to kill anything though.
Yeah, but you can also hit the big ones, so that's good too.
Despawn or something!
Okay.
Let's go.
Now if you do a side slash, you can hit the boss as well as kill that little one.
Yeah. Do that.
That's it. All right.
And we still have AP.
Good to go.
You could attack again, or probably actually attack with her because she get more voltage with her.
Yeah.
And we can
It's
eliminate.
killing game time!
Yeah, we'll do that.
Piece of cake!
Now you can attack again.
Oh yeah, when you kill certain enemies, you get AP back. I need to keep that in mind. Yeah, when you kill like that one, but we can't reach that.
Let's
thing.
do this.
We could attack again, or we could save the AP for the next round. What do you think would be good? Also, just defensive stance. Since he's close,
Yeah,
that might be
defensive
the
stance
best.
with him and just end your turn, I guess.
I can choose which way he faces. I'm doing.
Well, they can
Takes
turn
more than that.
directions.
Yeah. Haha, the defense worked. I mean, he only got hit once, but still.
Well, he took no damage because defensive stance.
Right.
Say when.
I'm going to use him to kill this one because he can kill it twice. Can I get in a cool angle and kill it? No, I can only hit it. But that's fine.
Take this. My turn. That's it. Got it.
Gives more AP.
Here we go!
And I'll throw stuff at them. Now we get maximum voltage, so I can like boost emo anima, which is that
Boost her and then attack again.
Seriously depressing.
attack boost.
Yeah.
Fine.
And then like do that.
Don't bother me!
Nice.
We
you go.
won! Yay! No damage whatsoever.
Yes.
See, it's fine.
We got the legendary swimsuit poster. Okay. Land on the plant, or we can land on a question mark. Which one do you want?
Question mark.
You're surrounded by a thick fog. You can barely see what's in front of you anymore. Hide and wait for it to pass, or keep going anyway.
In my wakeless dreams, I see it. A town. Silent Hill. Hide and wait for it to pass.
It was difficult to find a place to hide. As you wandered around, you became completely drenched by the fog. Move -5.
My god, the shadows caught to him.
So we can either
That's fine.
do the land on plant.
Yes, that's actually good for us.
Yes, your path is blocked by thick clumps of bamboo grass. Cut the grass before proceeding, or force your way through.
Force your way through.
You pushed your way through the bamboo grass, and you managed to make it out, but only after did you notice the bamboo grass stuck all over your body. Got bamboo.
We did it.
Ooh.
Okay, now there's another monster, and then there's a compass thing.
Let's do the compass. Let's see what
Did our
that is.
fight for the day. You see a mummy on the roadside. What in the world is this doing here? Take its accessories or give it a proper burial.
Don't be disrespectful. That's grave rob. Well, I guess corpse robbing. Not like in its grave, but proper burial.
Dug a hole and respectively buried the mummy. Suddenly, you noticed a red gem at your feet. Was it a gift from the mummy? A small red crystal.
There we go.
Okay. You can either fight enemy or go... 1, 2, 3,
Maybe we can still, like,
stop. Or...
stop? Yeah.
So try the fort.
Yeah.
We got needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. We did it.
Nice.
Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home now? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play depressing Euro games. Understandable. Got 120% of that for some reason.
See, that was eventful.
Yeah. And now we shall make the sewing kit. Crafting complete. I think we're still in the tutorial of the game, by the way. Teaching us how to make gifts and stuff.
Yeah.
We have yet to escape the tutorial. The real game begins after these days are up. Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with the newly made gift. It's a horrible room. Doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. Let me see before this. Just because it's been a little while.
Trust me, I don't want to be here either.
The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use this sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight them. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some more. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Time for the convincing time portal thing. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious? It's because I'm freaking terrified.
I get dragged to this completely insane place.
Such a chicken.
And then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't, and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
You can make bank if you fight.
Seems like...
Perfect. It worked very well on him.
Gaku, if you fight,
Wow.
you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. So you're saying this could be a way out of being broke? No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand and urged him to participate in the coming battles, but... Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. Do you have any idea how long I've been broke? Gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the Tokyo residential complex would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair? Told you I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. You may not know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of day.
They didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair? Now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. His hatred towards the society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until his hatred is addressed.
Hey!
Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. Decided to ask Gaku about his past to see if I could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17. I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse, and I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
No, it was bad.
Well, I want to help you.
Shut up, I don't need your help.
Eh.
You feel sorry for me, then give me money. After that, you can bring me a rich girl with huge knockers. Seems like shallow empathy only has the opposite effect.
Wow. I hate them so much.
No good, I failed. What can I do to get Gaku to fight when he's holding such resentment for the Tokyo residential complex? Retry.
You want to know how many? 7. I worked every day until I
That
was
one?
about to collapse.
Oh, that one's
And I don't
also
have a-
bad.
It sounds like you've had it hard.
I mean, I
Trying to be
skipped
truthful
his
that we
reasoning.
don't care about him.
You want to
Yeah.
know how many jobs I was
obvious.
holding down back in the complex? 7. I worked. It all went to running the group home.
I mean, I don't feel that way.
Isn't that messed up?
Well, I feel that way, but I don't know if you feel that
So
way.
I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my
Not
face.
all of them are bad. That works. Okay.
Not
I
everyone in
wouldn't have gone with
TRC
that
is
one.
a bad
That's
person.
good.
Let me see. Do I still have all this other stuff? Yeah, that's all that. Yeah.
Listen,
Anyway. Not everyone's bad.
They're all trash. They've never helped me once. None of them are worth saving. All those losers in the Tokyo residential complex
Save your siblings.
can all get killed by
Should I
the
choose
invaders
that?
for all I...
save your siblings.
My siblings? Takamaru told me. You're the oldest in the group home and you have a lot of foster siblings. The complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku fell silent. He seemed rattled. As much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me.
I hate them.
What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I've had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Alright, just thinking about it ticks me off. They freaking used me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
The invaders kill you.
That went up somehow from that, though. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger toward the Tokyo residential complex, but why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Do you mind telling me? I need to abate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. I decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times.
You
I'd
sound
stay
like a
up
mom,
all
should I
night
just
to
say
sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my
No.
time and money.
Okay.
If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes.
I would feel so bad
eaten some good
if he sounded
food,
like a mom, and
maybe
this
even
is
moved out on
what
my
a mom
own.
sounds like.
Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, die,
Enough
die,
already.
die, you
Yeah.
stupid
Bad.
Ah, shit.
Enough already!
Not until society gives me what I'm owed.
God, I hate him.
It's such a piece of trash because society sucks. It's all society's fault, not mine. There's nothing I can say to Gaku when he gets like this. I need to do something to get him to express what he's really feeling. Okay, we'll go with the
get
first
it,
one.
went through like a hard time,
The reason
but I
I was
fucking
holding
hate his
every
outlook
I'm
so
the one who-
much.
And despite all that, they just complained about how
That's
they
just how kids are. That's the wrong one. I guess we need to say he sounds
That's
like a
just
mom.
how kids are, though.
Gonna be exactly right.
I'm just a boy and life is a nightmare. I'm the only one making sacrifices. How's that fair?
I'm just a kid and life is a night.
The reason I was
Anyway.
I'm the one work, and despite all that, they just I must have mended
Yeah,
their
it's just
clothes
fine, you
You
guys.
thousands.
sound like a
mom.
mom. That's also
Terrible
bad.
mom.
We
sound
we
like
need
a
to wait
mom.
longer, I guess. There must be something more. Or you call it a mom. I would have killed for a mom. Bring me a rich, nurturing biddy who will give me all the chicken tendies I want.
What the fuck?
He wants the chicken tendies.
No. No, he deserved to
The
be
reason I was
thrown to a
and
fucking
despite all
fire.
that, they just
That's what he needs.
I must have mended their clothes if it weren't for them, I could have bought. Give me back my time and damn it, just die, 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 die. The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh, you just let him rant, and he gets. That was the answer. Damn it, die. They can all die. They all deserve to die. They all should just die. Then why? Why is it when I imagine them being killed?
I start crying.
It's because you don't want them to die. Not really. But if you think about it, I'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know that better than anyone. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. You want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. What, was I a panty thief in my previous life? 95%.
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
I took a step closer to him and stared straight into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you, like me. For the ones waiting for you at the group home.
Just fight for your family.
Just fight for your family.
And then he exploded. You're still there, by the way, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know. My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them, even now? They could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life, I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them. They're family. Might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now.
Oh no, look, I dropped a lit match on your floor.
2 days
I'm
remain.
closing the door now.
It usually takes us 2 days for each one, and there's only two.
Up and at 'em, troops! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. Be ready to give your lives to protect our...
Yeah, heard enough.
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling it would be just another morning. But then... Who could that be? Who is going to attack me this morning? I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. Not you again. You like the meatloaf. A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding, you've been deroomied.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Haruko sent me on important... Mistress Haruko? She wants you and me and Takamaru and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Haruko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Terumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Haruko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Down, down, down. Up. There's people out here, apparently. Twins are out of here somewhere. Cafeteria. Are they over here in the usual spot? Yes. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where did you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives where we've had to learn that the hard way. I can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world is really something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry, Mr. Otsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. And excuse us, we must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. They're just eating grass.
It's Sumino. Sumino again.
Hey, what's gonna happen in here for today?
And then it wasn't answered. Whatever.
Wait, what'd you say?
You're here. No, I just didn't know who Sumino was.
Who's Sumino?
Yeah.
Who is Sumino again? We are Sumino.
What?
Sumino.
That doesn't make any sense, because they were saying that Sumino's making them bread, but we didn't do it.
Mr. Otsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side.
Spookie. Oh, not Sumino. Oh, they did say Sumino, but I got them confused. Whatever.
Otsuki is... Eito. Okay.
Yeah, that checks out.
Anyway.
You're all here.
You bet we are. I gathered them all up, just like you told me.
Painting like a dog. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I can see that. You did an admirable job, Terumi.
Mistress praised me. Did something happen between those two?
Anyway. Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was a part of your plan. Have you managed to convince him yet? You only have 1 day left.
Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around.
Oh.
I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later.
Deal with them how?
True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What?
Wait a minute, it took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can.
I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also a chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them, finally bring them out their fighting spirit.
Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk.
There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risks we've taken and sacrifices we made up until now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your hemo anima more efficiently. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives.
As usual, Hiroko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that?
Right?
Right.
Something she said just now bothers me.
Aside from the obvious, you mean?
Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys.
Hey!
I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll all be over for them tomorrow.
Why can't everyone chip in? Why does it only have to be him?
Like, I think they already stated that they consider Ato a traitor somehow, although they apparently like that he's giving them bread, so I don't think that holds true. And they consider that the biker man's not good with words. And Jerumi would make it worse. So they make me do it.
Okay, so someone's gonna die. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends. Such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them out either. I'll step in and protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that.
Never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess.
He is a big softie.
Yeah. In the back of my mind, I'd been expecting, hoping really, that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see how foolish I'd been to think that, even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds. Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. I can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. I should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kaku before it's too late. Kako. Whatever her name is. So are they all hanging out? Yeah, they're all in that back section. Conveniently, right back there.
Right.
Anybody else hanging around that I can look at? Maybe this is where we choose. I don't know. which case, who should
Well,
I
if you
talk
get
to
to
first?
choose, then the girl.
Save the girl and not her brother.
Well, I don't like him as much. I think he's like far too much. And I think the short guy is very annoying because like, oh, I'm just useless. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna whine the whole fucking time.
She likes
I think
complex
so.
flavors.
Anything that hurts each other. I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, you still want the girl?
I think we'd probably talk to everyone
Yeah,
if
probably.
that's an option.
It's Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door is pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home.
Oh,
Like, that's a discussion for another day. Okay, well, let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Was it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. No different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Kako
You're
bowed
fucking
uncertainly
wooden
and closed the
plank.
door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time.
Hey!
That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. Yep. Okay. You want tiny man or brother? What'd you say?
A brother.
Okay. Oh, this is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed, thanks to the plan I've come up with. Alright, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Haruko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address.
Hey!
And what is this strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. You gonna try to assassinate her or something?
I venture to say that's not the avenue he's going for.
I don't think you would win.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That.
Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. Okay. Tiny man. It's Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually, the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma, that deadline Haruko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she's really going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that, though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get behind the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. I've talked to all 3 of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. I've done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room.
And I said, let him die, let it die.
Let him die, let him die.
Let him show up and...
I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those 3 really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Is there anything I can do? Now, who is it? It better not be Darumi again. That could be. Sort of them change their mind after all. Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door when I opened it.
Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time?
Oh, hey, Aito. What's up?
I wanted to discuss something with you. You know, about Kyoko.
What about her?
You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important.
Okay. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing.
No, it's just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone.
What do you mean?
I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further.
I guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding?
I want you to think back to what Hiroko said before she left, and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we're too hung up on our own survival.
How'd you know about the enemy commanders being strong, I guess?
Yeah. The humanoid invader with a strange transformation was only stronger than any of the foes we've come up against. She said commanders, plural, not singular. We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there are others like it out there. But Hiroko spoke there being more, as if it were a sure thing.
Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird.
Bear in mind, what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently than the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't.
Wouldn't it be out of the question? She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. If the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be?
Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves.
Maybe Sarai just faked his own death, and just Hiroko is supposed to be leading, because she's following everything he wanted, which is to get everybody turned into fighters, so...
Right.
So she's just in on the whole plan. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off.
Knowing what she knows will allow us all to be make more informed decisions. It makes sense strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader.
What?
If Hiroko is no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway.
You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far?
Don't think it'll come to that. Hiroko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances to beating the invaders.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help us get a better perspective of the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's the chance worth betting on, don't you think?
I guess.
You see? It's in everyone's best interest for Hiroko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway. I don't think I can make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi. And you have quite a way with words, so...
So that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiroko.
Thank you. I think it's for the best if we talk in private. Just the three of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiroko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now?
Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to him.
Thank you, Takumi.
Is Hiroko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things will get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Apparently there's a...
I know how to pronounce it properly, it's just so hard to do. My brain really wants to say Hiroko and not Hiroko.
Hiroko, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here? Hi, Kako. I can't see you on your own. Don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. There's nothing else. I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. Hey. He's the only person I see en route, so let's teleport to the fancy water zone. He'd have said Hiroko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own?
Look, Takumi, over there.
Ado pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right! We wouldn't! That's to say, we didn't!
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident.
I was
You knew I'd
expecting
be here,
more abs.
so you must be
More
here to
abs.
see me. Out with it. What do you want?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like chisels
We-
because she's like a warrior.
We have something
Yeah.
very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
You watch Hiroko make her way toward the locker room. Silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Half an hour later. Wait, half an hour? Took her to change clothes. Half an hour?
She'll be doing other things. Thank you for waiting. Now, let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble.
Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Alright, I'm going to come right out and ask. Hiroko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't?
What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too.
We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done.
Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one, and your dedication to winning at all costs.
Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? Title drop.
It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Kiriko. Now that Saray is gone, there's no doubt that you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not if we have to. I'd rather not have to. Fighting amongst ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
I'm not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it.
You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything, now can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me like this, To grill me this mercilessly. Mercilessly. Oh my god.
We didn't mean to grill you, exactly.
You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes. I do have certain information that you may find relevant.
You do, really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here?
Hold on. Can we go get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'll be better for our morale that way.
Is it nighttime time?
At ease, soldiers. It's time. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you... Well, then.
A nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was.
We'd been up all night if we try to call that meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is it alright with you, Hiroko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria, like we did before. Very well. You're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand.
And you're not going to go back on this?
You haven't left me with much choice. Besides... I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better for you to spare you from such a harrowing truth.
Harrowing? It's that bad?
You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us has made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this secret from you this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. Relief that I'll finally get this off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight.
A beat later, Hiroko was already halfway to the door before she could leave. I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing?
What is it?
Are you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Are you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and time again they didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless.
My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive. As well, that's what victory means to me.
Despite those words, Hiroko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiroko. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Yeah.
It wasn't bad to begin with. Whatever.
Ado and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war. It's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I don't know, Saray said the same thing and then he disappeared, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have a feeling that she's going to like die or disappear because roughly around the same time Saray disappeared, that one like person showed up, and I think that it's the brother of the twins. And making the assumption that maybe he's like executing them for speaking on it.
Interesting. Better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting, one that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Oh no.
Please don't die, please.
She's
Please
too cool,
don't
don't die.
If she dies, I don't want to play the game anymore.
Oh no.
Checked all around on the side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. I don't want to play this game anymore.
We don't know if she's gone yet, don't worry.
I think we know. I think we know. She's not in a room either.
I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this.
Damn it, where the hell is she?
Hiriko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding, but when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiriko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. I knew she was too powerful to just keep that character. She was too strong.
Yeah.
We decided to split up and search the school for her. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. Followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiriko was gone, vanished without a trace.
Ah!
Where'd you go, mistress?
It's safe to say that she isn't anywhere in the school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall.
No, that's not possible. I mean, both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them.
Where is she? What'd she pick up now to pull a disappearing act?
The guy said Hiriko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Saray. I mean, we're going to find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere?
Didn't say that. You're gonna make me...
If Miss Shuzahara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right?
It was him. It was him. It was what... No.
You
His
said he wouldn't,
reaction.
but...
His reaction to this.
I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right?
Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy?
Wait a minute, Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Samino. I'm sad to say, my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shuzahara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Did I mention I'm a master in the art of love?
Excuse me?
Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what's allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times get tough. So many simps.
I don't believe you have any.
I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but...
Ugh.
So, you were gonna put the moves on Hiroko and get her to let you off the hook that way?
Huh?
Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off.
There's so many problems with that. I don't know where to start, but we've got more important things to worry about right now. If you didn't do anything to Hiroko, then where is she?
If the school got attacked now, we'd really be in trouble. Yeah, we've got no Sarai, no Hiroko. It'd be a total crap fest.
Let's try not to get sidetracked with the worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again.
Hey!
Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiroko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate. Is that in the nighttime announcement, or is something actually happening?
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then, good night.
I don't like this.
This is bad vibes.
Bad game. I'm joking. It's pretty interesting so far. I just don't like that she disappeared. I'm not that much of a baby. It's terrible. It felt like we definitely reached understanding with Hiroko. Now she's gone.
She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. She's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time.
Hey, Takumi. It's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest, too. There's some other crisis after this. The last thing we need is to be sleep-deprived during it.
He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes.
Hey!
Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hiroko will come back like nothing ever happened, and she'll explain everything.
Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know that we're done for the day. You can go back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning.
She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? What's happening? Oh, it's showing stuff.
Strange.
Well, how long is this going on? We're at an hour and 18 minutes. We can go a little bit longer. You want?
Yeah.
As soon as you were all up, we resumed the search for Hiroko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. She was so cool, though. Then we split into groups and checked outside.
Yeah.
Everywhere we could reach. Right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiroko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She disappeared, utterly and completely. Another day, we didn't find anything.
Sorry, I was trimming my nails. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall?
Well, did Sarai get outside of the wall without the fire extinguisher?
I think so.
So, I mean, probably happened
But
again.
he wasn't burned.
Right. There must be another way out there that somebody is using.
Maybe.
What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much.
Then where could she be?
Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. internet issues.
Right.
Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. Okay. What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kat? It could be nothing, but... What if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Huh? Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet?
A way out?
It's like back in the complex. You end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow up and get to know it better. That's right, none of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. If only we'd gotten to know Miss Sahara better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. She left and went back to the TRC on her own.
Hey, moron. This isn't Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us.
That could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really?
I think I like her more. I definitely like her more.
Now that she's speaking.
Yeah.
What's the other explanation you thought of, Kat? Okay, whatever your name is. Sorry. There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside us like Sarai could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. One of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it. That would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it?
What?
There's a traitor among us.
Yep.
Since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. It would be like Miss Susahara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute, you really think Hiroko was murdered by one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would never run off and abandon us. She wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her.
Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would do that to our friend.
Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiroko's been taken away from me, and in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this. Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory. Just one possibility.
You explained yourself really well, though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we've got here.
This is her field of interest, after all. What's her field of interest?
Night announcement.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up. Well then.
Does the skip button just, like, pass to the next message, or just skip it altogether?
If you mean the button down there, that starts, like, rapidly going through stuff. What I do is I just, like, click twice, it makes the message stop scrolling, and then click again to skip, and just do that a couple of times.
Oh, yeah.
I want to, like, scout over what he says, though, because he, like, says something slightly different. Might be a clue or something. But so far, I don't think he's saying anything new other than each day is numbered in the morning, and that's the only difference.
Yeah.
It was the nighttime announcement. These days are flying past. I thought there was going to be battles, like, at least every, like, 10 of them or whatever, but we're just, like, flying through all these things.
Right.
There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end.
Huh.
Both those theories mean Hiroko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the wall is starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Let's save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark.
If she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her, anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in the revival-matic? Maybe it'll still work, even if they're a little rotten.
No, the manual is clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most.
Huh?
It won't matter if Hiroko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is.
I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Let's take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right, that's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence.
If we find out who did that to her, if she's dead,
Yeah?
I am going to take great joy in destroying them.
Yeah. They killed the cool lady, they must suffer.
You must be eradicated, along with your bloodline.
As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiroko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiroko running away, one of us killing her. Each sounded just as impossible as the other.
My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me.
I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiroko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on and on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. Sleep noises. All of a sudden my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet. What is it? Oh no, you again.
It is him. It's definitely him.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am 100% sure.
Okay. What the? It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
It's trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing?
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
It's getting me nowhere. Give him a pencil.
Did you do something to Hiroko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you... Ah.
Oh no.
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was right. The invaders are back. Oh no. Damn it. Not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiroko too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so that they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? Time to think about that now. I've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Okay, wanna leave a cliffhanger here?
Sure, why not?
Well, everyone, we're no closer to knowing anything of what's going on.
In fact, we have more questions than answers.
Yep. Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Sayonara.
So long, farewell.